Hello friends and welcome to YouTube channel Freedom Tech, and in this session what we are going to learn, in this session we are going to create our own DNS server on Raspberry Pi 4. Okay friends, and why we want to create our own DNS server. Okay, so you all know friends the DNS leak issue. Okay, the DNS leak issue. So how to solve this DNS leak issue? For that we are going to create our own DNS server on Raspberry Pi 4, and we are going to use our DNS server for stopping the DNS leak issue. Okay, so before we move to our practical friends, if you learn something from our videos, please consider to subscribe our channel. Okay friends, thank you so much, and let's start. So first I am going to open the Chromium browser, and I am going to show you here what is the basically the DNS leak issue. Okay, so this is what the website, the ipleak.org. You can open any website which basically show us your public IP information and your DNS IP information. Okay, so I choose here ipleak.org. okay, so simply I have opened the website, and here as you can see your IP address, this is what basically all the information. So public IP address is 43, start with the 43, and if I just scroll down here, the DNS IP address is start with 103. It means my public IP address is different from the DNS server. It as simple as. Okay, so what we want to do here, I want here my public IP address same with the DNS IP address. Okay, and then it will be stop the DNS leaking issue. Okay, so our target is, we want here our public IP address, means the DNS server IP address is changed with the same which basically our public IP address. Okay, so 43241, and after creating the DNS server, this is the 103 DNS server IP address, and it changed with our public IP address. Okay, for that we are going to create our own DNS server for stopping the DNS leak issue. Simple. So simply open the terminal, and first of course you need to update and upgrade the packages. Okay, so run the update command and run the upgrade command. Okay, so I have already run this command. Now we are going to install our packages. So simply sudo apt install bind9, then bind9 utils, then DNS utils, and then just hit -y and just hit enter. It will install bind9 and bind9 utils. Okay, and DNS util inside our Raspberry Pi 4. As you can see, it's installing. So friends, as you can see, we have successfully installed our packages. Okay, so bind9 and bind9 utils and DNS utils, these packages we need to install for configuring the DNS server. Okay, simply I have installed the packages. Now I am going to clear the screen, and here we need to go inside the cd/etc/bind directory. Okay, bind, hit enter. I am going to clear the screen, and if I run the ls command here, as you can see we have here some by default files, and we are going to use these files for creating our own DNS server. Okay, so simply first we need to edit the file name.com.default-zones. Okay, so edit the file using nano editor. You can use any editor. I am going to use here a nano, sudo nano name.conf.default-zone, and open the file. And here in zone, as you can see in zone, the by default set with the localhost. We need to add here our own domain name, our own DNS server. Okay, so simply I am going to add here freedomtech.lan. This is what my domain name, this is what my DNS server. Okay, so freedomtech.lan. Then in file we need to create here a two zone, a forward zone and the reverse zone. Okay, so we are going to create here a forward zone and reverse zone, so we need to mention that file here. So file/etc/bind and forward.zone. Okay, forward.zone. Then just scroll down, and in the last, as you can see here we need to mention the Raspberry Pi 4 IP address with the reverse format. Okay, so for that just run the command ifconfig, know the IP address. So mine is 192.168.0.104, and I am going to add the IP address like this way. First 192, then dot, then 168, then dot and 0. That's it. Don't need to add the last digit. Last digit means this 104. We need to add only 192.168.0. Okay, like this way, which I have add here, 192.168.0. don't change anything. Okay, just dot 192.168.0, 168 dot and 0, like this way. You need to mention like this way. Okay, simple. Then here in file we need to add here a reverse zone. So simply remove it, db.255, and add here reverse dot zone. So we have done some changes. What we make changes here, we make here a freedomtech.lan. this is what my DNS server. Okay, freedomtech.lan. then here we need to mention the forward.zone, and here we need to mention the IP address of our Raspberry Pi 4. Okay, so 192.168.0, don't mention the last digit. Okay, then here /etc/bind and mention the reverse zone. Okay, like this way. Simple. Then control X, then Y, enter and save the file. You can use here a Vim editor. I have used here a nano editor. You can use a Vim editor also. Simple. Now we need basically here two files for creating the forward zone and the reverse zone. So we are going to use here a db.local and db.127. okay, so we are going to copy this file. So simply run the command like this way, sudo cp db.local. this file, the db.local, will become our forward.zone. so sudo cp db.local forward.zone and hit enter. Then second one is db.127, and it will become our reverse file. so reverse dot zone, and then just hit enter. I'm going to clear the screen. Now we have here our forward dot zone and reverse dot zone, which we mention inside our name.conf default dot zone. As you can see, reverse dot zone and forward dot zone. Okay, so we have our files. Now we are going to edit the files. So first we are going to edit sudo nano forward dot zone, then hit enter. Okay, simple. Here we need to add our domain name. So mine is freedomtech.lan, which we mentioned. Okay, so freedomtech.lan, that's it. Don't remove the dot from last. As you can see, we need to just remove the local host. Okay, then here also we need to remove the local host, as you can see, and here also we are going to add the freedomtech.lan. this is what our domain. So root.freedomtech.lan, and just come down, and here in ns also we need to add the freedomtech.lan. this is basically our domain. Okay, so freedomtech.lan, that's it. And here in A we need to mention the full IP address of our Raspberry Pi 4 and our Raspberry Pi 4 host name. Okay, so 192.168.0.104 is our Raspberry Pi 4 IP address. And how to check the host name? Simply run the command host name, hit enter, host name, and hit enter, and it will show basically the host name of our Raspberry Pi. So Raspberry Pi is the host name of mine. In your case it may be different. Okay, so simple. Come to the end, remove the @ and mention the host name. Okay, Raspberry Pi is mine host name. So here we need to mention the host name and full IP address. That's it. Okay, so this is what the changes we need to mention in the forward.zone file. Then simple press Ctrl X, Y, enter, and save the file. Now we are going to edit here our reverse zone file. So simply sudo nano and reverse zone, then just hit enter. And here also we are going to mention the same thing, our domain name freedomtech.land, and here also freedomtech.lan, freedomtech.lan, freedomtech.lan. freedomtech.lan. That's it. So freedomtech.lan and freedomtech.lan. Then scroll down, and ns, also we need to mention our domain. So freedomtech.lan. That's it. And here in localhost, right now we need to mention the full name, means we need to add here our host name, also the domain name. So like this way, Raspberry Pi is our host name, Raspberry Pi dot the freedomtech dot lan. This is what our domain name. So now the PTR entry is right now the Raspberry Pi is the host name and freedomtech.lan is our domain name. And in the end, here remove this and just mention the last digit of our Raspberry Pi 4 IP address. So as I told you, mine is 192.168.0.4. okay, if config 192.168.0.104, this is what the Raspberry Pi 4 my IP address. So 104 is the last digit, so I need to mention here a 104. okay, in your case it may be of course different, so you need to mention your IP address last digit, the host name, and the domain name. okay, so that's it. We have make the changes inside our reverse.zone file also. Control X, Y, enter and save the file. Now we have done with the basic setup. Now we are going to add the IP address inside our /etc/reserve.conf file. So sudo nano /etc/reserve.conf file, enter, and here I am going to mention the Raspberry Pi 4 IP address. So 192.168.0.104. this is what my Raspberry Pi 4 IP address. Control X, Y, enter and save. Now we have done. Simply restart the service, sudo /etc/init.d, then the bind 9 restart, and it will restart our DNS server. okay, now if I run the command ns lookup, and the IP address of our Raspberry Pi 4 192.168.0.104, hit enter, and as you can see the Raspberry Pi freedomtech.lan, it means our DNS is working. okay, now if I go here and open the same website, okay, so I'm not going to refresh the website. As you can see, the 103 is the DNS server and the public IP is 43. Now I am going to refresh the website. okay, and if I just scroll down, in DNS is now testing. As you can see, the public IP address and DNS IP address is now become the same. It start with the 43. Also here, as you can see, it start with the 43. okay, now if I again go here and sudo nano /etcresolve.com, I just add here my default DNS server, which is basically 192.168.0.1. Control X, Y, enter, save. And if I again go here, refresh the website, and you will see the DNS IP address again will be different. As you can see, it starts with again 103 and the public IP address is 43. okay, start with 43. Again I am going to enter our Raspberry Pi 4 IP address 104. Control X, Y, enter, save. Go to the here, refresh the website, and scroll down. It's testing, and as you can see, the IP address and the public IP address, the DNS server IP address and the public IP address is now become the same. It means we have created our own DNS server and it's work perfect. Now we don't have the DNS leak issue. I hope you will learn something from this video and you also create your own DNS server on your Raspberry Pi 4. We will meet our next video. Till then, thank you, take care, and bye bye.